I'm trying to build a bunch of free tools for people that are interested in high level or already on high level. My frame of mind is, where was I 2 or 3 years ago when I started with Go High Level, and what would have been useful to me when I started, and try to give those away, build those for people. And then if they happen to want to do additional steps with me, then that would be great. But if I were to put in my numbers on here, I'm at $497 a month on just the SaaS Pro plan, and I charge my customers like $550 per month. Number of sub accounts, 37, so I'm not a huge fish in the giant pond of Go High Level lures out there. Onboarding setup fees, something like $1,500. Additional monthly subscriptions, probably like $1,350. Usage, not a ton there, but probably like $85. And then I can come in here and estimate my monthly churn. Mine is super low, so I'm going to say just like 2%, but I really don't lose pretty much anyone. I've kept most of my people from the very beginning. So the basic premise is you want to be able to figure out your like gross monthly revenue, net monthly revenue, so minus all of your expenses, net annual profit, and annual loss to churn, and then have a bunch of different suggestions that are down below here. And those of course change based on different adjustments. So if you were to increase monthly churn, then okay, there's some suggestions on how to optimize that. If you were to reduce a bunch of these other things like onboarding setup fees and monthly subscriptions, then of course you can have a bunch of different suggestions that are around those things. And then if you happen to want to go ahead and sign up with High Level, there's links there too. But this is completely free. There's no like paywall or email block in order to get this. So I'll link this calculator down below, and if you want to make use of any other tools, then you can find everything at joshuasandiford.com. But the basic premise of a couple of the videos that I'm going to be putting out there is like, what are the free resources that I wish that I had when I started with High Level, and let me build those and give those away. That's the basic thing. And then I also find other tools that someone is charging like an arm and a leg for, and then I try to build it myself and hopefully make it a little bit better, but make it mine, and then go ahead and give that away as well. Because I don't believe that new high level agencies, people starting off, especially if you're like me 2.5, 3 years ago, and you're starting off in the $97 a month plan, I don't think you should be spending like $500, $1,000 or $3,000 to get this thing all set up. I think you can go and start with one plan, go and get 1 or 2 paying customers and service them really well for a little while, and then you can eventually add on some additional services. But for starting off, just be able to calculate what you estimate to make, and have some of these tools that are free that hopefully me and some others out there can build up some goodwill with you in order to, down the line, utilize some of the paid services that we may or may not have at that point. So I appreciate it, and you can link down to the calculator down below and a bunch of the other like community stuff that I have. So I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in a future video. Adios.